Hi there! This is my old hybrid bike, and as you can see it has no saddle at the moment. That's because I'm installing a new Brooks B17 saddle that I've just ordered. I own one of these since before, and I'm currently using it on my touring bike. First of all, we take a look inside the box here. We have the saddle, and they also add a wrench that comes along with the package. And on the back side here is a small pouch of this PROOFIDE solution that you add on top and underneath the saddle to protect it from rain and moist and so on. Before we can go ahead and install the saddle, we need to apply some PROOFIDE to the saddle. And as I said, they sent this little pouch of PROOFIDE, but I think this is a bit too small to cover the whole saddle. So I've gone ahead and ordered this tin can of PROOFIDE as well. Like I said, I have two of these saddles now, so I'm gonna be needing this in the future anyway. The installing is rather easy. You just slide your saddle in like this and turn this thing over here. Take an Allen key, tighten the saddle. You're probably gonna notice once you start cycling that it's gonna feel like you're almost slipping off the saddle. That's because the surface of the saddle is really glossy. So even though you've added the PROOFIDE solution, you're still gonna feel like you're kind of slipping off, and that's just normal. You can prevent this by sort of micro adjusting the saddle and maybe tipping it a bit higher up here in the front end of the saddle. And the feeling of slipping off the saddle is gonna wear off with time as you break in the saddle and as the PROOFIDE gets the saddle to get more rugged. So the time of breaking in the saddle is gonna depend on how much you ride and how long rides you take. For instance, I have 35 kilometers to my work, and I ride that 5 times a week, and I guess my last saddle took about 3 or 4 weeks to break in. So you're probably looking at a break-in time anywhere from a couple of weeks to maybe 1 or 2 months before your saddle is completely broken in. One last tip before we go here. You should probably leave the saddle for a couple of hours after you've added the PROOFIDE. Best would be to leave it overnight so the PROOFIDE can sort of settle into the saddle before you ride it. So if you're interested in buying a Brooks saddle, you should probably check out my review of my old Brooks saddle first, and you can find it over here. Thanks for watching, and until next time, have a good one.